talking about, for economics class, the difference between scarcity and shortage. The definition of scarcity is the insufficientness or rarity of supplies or resources. Some examples of scarcity is extinct animals, for a fact. Take the woolly mammoth. The woolly mammoth is something that everyone wants to see, but the scarcity about it is the woolly mammoth is extinct. Now, there has been a few case studies by scientists where they're taking genes from previous ancestors of elephants and trying to recreate the woolly mammoth, but it's still under work today. An economic example would be a limited resource, such as oil, gold, diamonds, and gasoline. We don't have a lot of it here, so we have to ask other countries to get those resources.
The next thing we're going to be talking about is shortage. The definition of shortage is a deficiency in quantity. An example would be endangered animals. As we do have the endangered animals, they are limited, and that is a deficiency in quantity of the animals. And another example, economically, is cocoa and chocolate. As we do have plenty of chocolate in the world, we don't actually, and there is a good chance that it will decline to be scarce.
To put a little bit of the difference between scarcity and shortage difference in your perspective, we made a timeline through 1960 all the way to present day. And so starting with 1960, we had a huge population increase, which caused us to have a drought from coast to coast. And that would be a very good example of scarcity. And then moving on to 1970, we had an energy crisis, oil crisis, and a gas shortage, which caused the speed limits to change to 55 miles per hour to save gas, and so not as many people had to fill up on gas all the time. Moving to 1980, we had a water shortage due to hot weathers, because this is when global warming was still being not introduced, but found. And so there was extremely hot weathers compared to previous years. And then in 1990, we had a huge drought as well, because once again, global warming, and we had less rainfall, we had light snowfalls in the winter, and once again, hot summers.
Another example of shortage is in 2000. In 2000, there was a job shortage because of the population increase. There were 7.8 million fewer jobs than recession in 2007. The next example of scarcity is in 2010. There's a water scarcity that happened until 2015, which decreased a lot of our population in America. In 2017, there was another scarcity of a drought in California, which made a lot of farms and homes life difficult.
The next example is in 2018, when we had multiple hurricanes and flood problems that polluted all of our water and all of our clean water, which gave us a clean water scarcity, which followed into 2019, where we had a clean water scarcity, but it is improved. Our last example is in 2020, which is our present day of teacher shortage. We are having a teacher shortage right now because of new technology, and the requirements to be a teacher is becoming harder. So there's not a lot of people who would like to be a teacher or who can because of new technology. So we're having a teacher shortage.
Restart that.